What race were the first inhabitants of America really? The classic image of a Native American is well known to everyone. Most often, people form their opinion based on the tribes that lived in the territory of the modern United States of America. Typically tall, strong-built people with an eagle-like profile. But what do we actually know about what existed there in ancient times? The anthropological appearance of North American Indians is so striking that it almost seems as if they were destined to utter one meaningful line every 6 months. Their faces tell the rest of the story without words. Mysteries from the past. In ancient times, the physical features of indigenous Americans were not as clearly defined as they are today. From time to time, the remains of people with completely different facial characteristics were found in the New World. This is partly understandable. When Homo sapiens migrated from Eurasia into America via the land bridge across the Bering Strait, they were not a uniform population. A racial mix in ancient times. Many people assume that the first Americans were Mongoloids, who then evolved into a related but distinct race in their new homeland. However, the truth is that at that time, the Mongoloid race had not yet fully formed. Its individual features could be found in many different parts of the world, including Europe. Since migrations into America occurred more than once, the anthropological makeup of the groups that arrived may have differed significantly. This explains unusual discoveries that do not fit the stereotypical image, one of the most famous being the so-called Kennewick Man. The mysterious stranger, he was discovered at the end of the last century near the city of Kennewick, which gave the name to this ancient proto-Native American. Contrary to expectations, he was quite tall, 176 centimeters, similar to the height of many modern Europeans, including Russians. He was physically well developed. His body showed signs of past injuries. He was relatively old, about 55 years, according to some estimates, possibly 35. He likely died not from illness, but from a wound. A fragment of a stone spear point was embedded in his skeleton. At first, scholars and adventure-minded enthusiasts jokingly compared to characters like Lara Croft assumed he might have been a 19th century European or mixed heritage individual. There were reasons for this. Based on facial reconstruction, he did not resemble a typical Native American, though he didn't look fully European either. The main confusion came from the fact that he had a beard, something modern Native American tribes are not known for having. Skeptics should note that under favorable conditions, hair can sometimes survive for thousands of years.